Hey, hey, hey! Welcome everyone! Welcome back to Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. I hope you're all doing well so far. How are you all doing? I hope everything is okay with everybody. As you might have noticed, I have no hair. Or maybe lack of hair, probably. But yes, I hope I have no hair. Oh no, I'm becoming more sloth-like than ever, I guess. I just wanted to try streaming without the head on. The head is right here, though. It's droopy. It's a bit droopy right now, but yeah. Let's go chat for a bit before I start playing the game. How's everybody doing so far? Just gonna do some chatting for a bit just to get things ready. By the way, let's see. Rodrigo, you did ask about the whoa sound effect. Try refreshing your stream. I took this time to upload the I took this time to make the whoa sound effect and put it on the sound effects board. So if everybody has seen or not yet seen it, there is a new soundboard app on my Twitch stream where it lets you play sounds for bits, of course. I'll be uploading more sounds, but I just uploaded the Crash Bandicoot whoa sound effect, so I don't have to do it if you use points or bits or whatever. So, yes, I get it. I'm bald. I get it. I'm bald. It's hideous. Whoa! There you go. There's your silly whoa right there. But now I'm at the hottie clinic. But what's going on, everybody? What's going on? I'm still up at this hour, reading through the trial record of a certain case. Let's see. You can do it yourself, lazy. Tiafatos, did you even vote on the Patreon poll? You didn't do it yet. There's only one vote on Hollow Knight, and I know you didn't do it. I know who votes for what. It's the first case my mentor Mia K had ever handled in the court of law. Oh, there we go. Tag with a whoa! Guys, come on. Everybody just wants woes? That's all you want? You all want woes? You're up late like Phoenix? Then why are you up so late like Phoenix? Why be up so late, though? Hold on, I just gotta do this. There we go. Every time somebody makes a request like that, I gotta be like, oh yes, I did it, complete the request. The horrifying truth that I refuse to accept is holding me hostage here within its pages. So hopefully I look much better this way, but if not, I can put the sloth head back on. Let me know when you want the sloth head back on. Now? Okay, got it. Dahlia Hawthorne. What I've read? I don't want to believe. What is written here? This isn't the Dahlia I knew. Pixel Dog, you just finished your Mario Maker 2 level. I just recorded some today, so you gotta wait. Actually, you gotta wait a while. I have a long list of levels. After falling into Eagle River, I was somehow miraculously saved. They won't kill the protagonist, but I ended up catching a cold that seemed to knock me around the world and back. I feel dizzy. My ears are ringing, my throat burns, and my head is on fire. Ouch. How's the audio to everybody? Is the audio alright to everybody? But I will recover. I have to recover by this afternoon. I have to meet with the most ill-tempered witness imaginable. But I know that he will be able to help me with him. Somehow. You hear my lovely tones just fine.
Then how's this? How's this, Tiafatos?
And then Tiafatos just leaves right after? Ah, Dusty Bridge. Right, are you sure you're well enough to be doing this? You still look a little green in the face. Or maybe Viridian in artist speak. Oh, Mimi, you're almost done with S.H.I.E.L.D. I just got my 8th gym badge myself, I just gotta edit those episodes. Actually, my fever has gone down quite a bit. How's your temperature now? Only 102.2 degrees. Nothing to worry about. Anyway, I read today's trial record. You weren't bad, Edgeworth. Pretty impressive despite the circumstances. Why isn't the jump scare a FNAF jump scare sound? Well, just let me talk about this without sound for a bit. So Alex, the only sounds I've uploaded are the Miss sound effect and the Crash Bandicoot whoa. The other sound effects are basically sound effects uploaded by other people. I didn't have enough time to upload my own sound effects, but no worries, I'll upload my own soon. I only have 2 of my own, and that's the Mario Party Miss and Crash Bandicoot whoa. And CB, you just need 4 more Pokemon for a deck? For your full decks? I hope you get there. You're almost there. Nice. We're not in the clear yet. The main point of contention tomorrow is going to be the new murder weapon. Is going to be the murder weapon, not the new murder weapon. Why would there be a new murder weapon? Am I the murder weapon? I mean, I could be. Yeah. In the end, the Shichichicho did not deliver the deadly blow, which means there must be another sword hiding out there that we don't know about. Another sword, huh? Don't you worry about a thing. I'll dig up the murder weapon myself, or I'll eat my coat, and I'll put a lot of barbecue sauce on it. Updated murder weapon report. Just what we need at times like this. Thanks again, Edgeworth. I'll handle things from here. That is probably for the best. Actually, I was thinking about paying the old precinct a little visit. There's something I want to look into. And that is our client's background, naturally. You mean Iris, sir? The murder weapon is Phoenix's spiky hair. If that were true, that'd be every case. I'm pretty sure Maya will be on the list because she's around him the whole time. It's like, oh hey Nick, and she just walks into the spiky hair like, Nick, what? I have the feeling that we've met before. All I want is confirmation, one way or the other. And since I probably won't be getting that from you, I'm sorry, Edgeworth. I bid you adieu, Wright. Take care. So am I playing as Phoenix again? Guess I should get moving too. Why? Do you need to be somewhere? Yeah, I've got to get to work on this bridge, pal. I'm rigging something up so we can get across to the other side. Oh, that's right! Maya's still stuck over there at the inner temple. How long has it been? It's been like a day so far. I seriously hope she's alright, though. But don't you worry, pal. As soon as it's all set, you'll be the first to know. Thanks, Gumshoe. My goodness, Phoenix is dying, everybody. No problem, pal. Just try not to give me that cough of yours, okay? Alright, I'm off. Hang in there, Maya. We'll get you out. I promise. But in the meantime, I've got to continue collecting evidence. First, I'm gonna search up this dusky bridge stone. Now it really is more of a dusty bridge than a dusky bridge. That kidnapping incident happened here 11 years ago, so maybe it's cursed too. I know, somebody got kidnapped here. Now the bridge got burned down. That thing looks like it's ready to collapse. At least more than it did before. According to Bikini, Eagle Mountain is very prone to earthquakes. Yeesh. Which reminds me, if my memory serves me correct, Edgeworth isn't a fan of earthquakes. Yeah, that's true. It looks like it's about 20 yards to that cliff over there. If I do the long jump, I might make it over there like Super Mario. That's not what he said, but imagine that. I really hope Maya's okay. Imagine Phoenix Wright said, if I were Super Mario, I'd probably make it. I can put out my arms and go, Hazakura Temple doesn't have a single private phone line. And there aren't any houses in the area, so I guess Bikini's the only one who uses this. I really wish I had brought my cell phone with me. Oh yeah, we didn't go back home. Oh, wait, we were back home, but why didn't I grab my cell phone then? Oh wait, what? The pictures of Iris and Larry. Looks like no one's here. Larry! Maurice! I was sure he'd be hiding here. Guess I'll try again later. So, can anyone tell me where Maurice is hiding right now? Maybe he's playing Paper Mario, and he's inside that piece of paper. And he ripped himself too. Look at this graffiti scrolled right on the front of the shack. At least he managed to get a pretty good likeness. When I really think about it, I guess art kinda suits him. I mean, his very existence is an art. Of sorts. What about the one virus? Not gonna talk about that? This is the famous Eagle River. I gotta try out its rough rapids the other night. They say it has a really strong current. And they weren't kidding, it's both powerful and fast flowing. I was dead lucky. I mean, lucky not to be dead. He's in the river? Bye, Larry. That stuff is really ruining the beautiful atmosphere around here. It's so inappropriate. Like Sister Bikini in a bikini. Ugh, I've gotta think of the kittens. Phoenix, get your mind out of the gutters. These steps lead up to the foot of Dusky Bridge. Coming down is a cinch, but going back up doesn't look like a walk in the park. I'm starting to understand why rivers always want to flow downstream, not up. It's always easier walking down than up, as usual. Alright, let's get on back to the main gate. Anybody here? Come on, please, it's for art's sake, I swear. There's only one guy I know who could be this persistent and high-strung. I'm talking about the heroine here. The heroine in my book. It will make you famous. Ugh. Oh boy. Enough. A fools who foolishly accept the foolishness of a fool's fool. Wait, a fools who foolishly accept the foolishness of a fool's fool. How many times can you say fool in a sentence? Miss Von Karma, everybody. Wouldn't you agree, Phoenix Wright? Huh? Me? Wait a second. I know you. You're a— Your reflexes and mine need to shape up. This sentence reminds you of the one guy in Fire Force. No, CB, I watch Fire Force. I'm caught up on the show. I'm trying to figure out which guy you're talking— Oh, the guy who just says who repeats the same word over and over again. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about, but I don't know his name exactly. It's the one guy who just repeats the one word over and over again. Why does Von Karma look like she belongs in Team Galactic? Crossover, perhaps? My brain's frying like a sunny side up, and you want to grill me over a name? Francie, you can't do that. Even as we speak, Nick's on the brink of death. Or so I'm told. Whip a dead horse, isn't that one of your American sayings? Exactly. It's like whipping a dead horse. Wow, that's even worse than beating it. No, it's not. And I'm not on the brink of anything. Come on, Nick. Tell her, would you? Tell her she needs to model for my new picture book, Francie's Whippity Whip Trip. Yes, Francie's Whippity Whip Trip. No, I don't want to read that. Every book comes with a free whip. Wait, it's a pop-up book. Every time you turn the page, you just get whipped by the pop-up. It's like a big old pop-up going whoosh at ya. It's like every time you turn the page, turn the page. That every time. That happens every time. Ah! Before you ask me to model, learn to give at least semi-coherent testimony. And before that, you'll have to learn how to live a semi-coherent life, Larry. That sounds like some messed up amusement park ride. It's like, yeah, you go down the roller coaster. Ah! That's just it. That's the ride. You black out. I don't care what anyone says. I'm telling the truth. I saw what I saw. She flew, I'm telling you. Whoosh. Subreddit whoosh. Just like that dude with the red underwear. The dude with the red— You mean Superman? Oh, they just can't say Superman, can they? Don't think I'm gonna forgive you guys when you come crawling back to apologize. And he's gone. Pixel's Whippity Whip Trip. Hey everybody, come to my channel. I'm sure you'll love it. Oh, you got a whiplash? I'm sorry, my videos usually give you that. That's how bad they are. It's amazing how little has changed with you in the past year, Phoenix Wright. Oh boy, Francie, what's going on? You can see the main fall from here. I wonder how the head nun is holding up. Oh wow, is that an inkling of human kindness I sense? Ah! Do you enjoy causing other people pain with that sharp tongue of yours? Is nothing compared to the pain you cause with that leathery whip of yours. She just carries it. Wait, how does she go through airport security with a whip though? Does she just whip the security guards to get through, I guess? This is one impressive gate. Compared to the grand door of the main gate at the Von Karma estate, it's but a pet door. It looks really idyllic with all that snow on it, don't you think? All that snow, don't make me laugh. This is but a light dusting where I come from. Don't make things up just because you think I'll never get to see it for myself. She's always one-upping everything. Oh, a snowmobile? Well, I own the biggest one in the United States. It's Europe too. I'd love to know what that thing was used for on the night of the crime. Still thinking small, I see, Phoenix Wright. Or perhaps not at all. That's why you will never defeat me. Sorry to burst your bubble, but I don't recall ever losing to you. It's time for us to settle this once and for all with one final showdown. Looks like she mentally blocked out my victories over her from her memory. So in her mind, I never won. It's a quaint little bell tower. I never would have thought that something this horrible was about to happen when Iris rang the lights out bell that night. Interesting. Oh wait, did I ever examine this tiny door? Oh, I can't. Alright, Franziska. Have you seen my badge? Oh, she doesn't want to see my badge. She refuses to help me. Okay, she doesn't care about my badge. Have you been in Germany all this time? That's right. Extending my perfect win record naturally. Oh joy, sounds like she hasn't changed a bit. Has it really been a year since we first met? I am Franziska von Kramer, the prodigy. I see. I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge. Franziska was born and raised in Germany and became a prosecutor at the age of 13. Her father was the legendary prosecutor Manfred von Karma. He had a perfect win record for 40 long years, but now he is gone from this world. Wait, he's dead? Don't tell me you still hold a grudge against me because of what happened to your father. Phoenix Wright, you will fall before me, this I promise. But it will be for my sake, not my father's. Are we clear? Yes, Crystal. In truth, I was shocked. I came back to America with the intention of defeating you. Instead, it was my little brother who was leading the defense. Oh, Edgeworth. Come to think of it, Edgeworth was pulled into being a prosecutor by Manfred von Karma as well. Miles Edgeworth told me something very interesting, you know. He said this case had a special significance to you. Because it does. And that's precisely why I'm here. Your personal involvement will make crushing you into teensy-weensy pieces all the better. It's probably the fever, but she's so openly hostile that it's almost kinda cute. Phoenix, what is going on? Yeah! No smirking! No whipping the sick! That foolish fool doing such a foolish favor for such a foolishly foolish fool. Edgeworth. Make no mistake, Phoenix Wright. I came here for one thing and one thing only. To pulverize you. It's not like I thought you were here to bring me some cold killer X, you know. Hey, callback. I went over the whole case file on the flight over. You read the whole thing. Yes, every last word of every last sentence of every last paragraph. All the ridiculous things you did made it a very interesting read, you know. Attempting to cross a burning bridge, did you even consider the dangers? No. The only thought in my mind was, I have to get across. To save Maya, you know. A fool who doesn't think is more foolish than a fool who foolishly thinks. Gumshoe said he'd let me know once the bridge was repaired. Maya, she's gotta be okay. I just know it. Plus, I need to ask her about what really happened at the Inner Temple that night. Hopefully we get to find out soon, so Franzie's not gonna help me out. Let me go check out with Bikini if I can find her. That was one long sigh. Wait, that was a sigh? It was like mwah. Who sighs like that? Bikini does. Sister Bikini? My, I didn't know you were here. How are you doing? You don't have to pretend to be in a good mood for my sake. I suppose I've made a terrible mess of things, haven't I? I let Mystic Elise die, and then there's Iris as well. Mystic Elise? Now that I think about it. There's an acolyte stuck at the Inner Temple, and that poor little girl has gone missing too. Oh yeah, Pearls is missing. Where the heck is she? That little girl? You don't mean Pearls, do you? Yes, I'm afraid I do. She hasn't been seen since the morning after the incident. Pearls, she's missing. Why didn't anyone tell me about this? Seriously, somebody's gotta alert somebody. Why isn't Gumshoe looking for her? I bet the writing on the sliding doors are instructions for spirit channeling. Kinda like how we scribbled math formulas in the bathroom whilst I remember them. Except we couldn't go to the bathroom during test, and I can't read these walls. Rodrigo, you forgot about Pearl, but she's the most important character! She's good! I'm gonna miss her. Hopefully she's not really gone. It's really crazy that it's been a day and she hasn't been found yet. I've only seen a layout like this when I saw this really old Japanese movie on TV. Wow, this hibachi brazier really puts out a lot of heat. Just thinking about how happy we were sitting here eating pot roast and gravy. Things are never simple, are they? There's a laughably large Magatama on the altar. If I can see Cyclops with the tiny Magatama I've got, I can only imagine what kind of power this bad boy has under its hood. Imagine Phoenix with gigantic Magatama. It's the Gigantamax Magatama. Psycholox, you get to see Gigantamax Psycholox. I must be getting old. I think I've seriously lost faith in myself. Are you talking about your performance at the trial today? You believe me, don't you? I'm not a liar. I would never lie. I know what I saw. I saw Iris pull that sword from Mystic Elise's body that night. I'm certain of it. At least I was until this morning. I don't see any Psycholox. You know, for the rest of this case, I'm gonna call Psycholox Psycholox. Is that alright? I don't see any Psycholox, so she must be telling the truth. So why are you so unsure of yourself all of a sudden? You know that artist who testified after me? Oh yes. I saw Iris flying, her white hood fluttering. I felt like I might start flying myself. I think you were a bit too close to the light. When I saw that man testify so fervently about something so impossible, I started to wonder if I had acted just like him when I was on the witness stand. I wouldn't take that guy too seriously. He's an artist, but all he draws is trouble, and nothing else. If both Bikini and Larry are telling the truth, that can only mean one thing. They both didn't see what they think they saw. But did you think that they saw what they thought they saw when they think they saw when they saw when they think? Did that make any sense? On the night of the incident, you met Iris at the inner temple. Is that correct? He draws 4, puts down a +4 card. You thought what I saw, but I didn't think what I just saw. That's right, I'm sure it was Iris. But Iris claimed she was in her room at Hazakura Temple. I know I shouldn't have come back here that night. But because you did, Maya's all stuck by herself at the inner temple. I'm so sorry. The drops in that place are nothing to shake a stick at. Winter is so bad. I'll bet the training hall looks like it's about to fall down any second. Eagle Mountain has always been prone to earthquakes, just so you know. Random question, can we have an ultimate chicken horse stream someday? To do that, you have to go donate on my... Why do you ask? I don't have it on Switch. It's on PC, so... And the thing is, I don't know who else has that game. That's the reason. Earthquakes? Yes, I wouldn't be surprised if the next big one levels the training hall. We've got to get Maya out of there fast. But still, there's really no need to worry. That area on the other side of Dusky Bridge is isolated like an island. It's like an island? How so? Well, the only thing on that side of the bridge is the inner temple. No one lives out there and it's surrounded on all sides by the river or the forest. Pixel Dog, it's cool that you got it, but if it's only one other person, that's not stream-worthy. You get what I'm saying? That's like doing a stream, that's like doing a personal video, basically. If I'm doing a multiplayer stream, it has to be like other people as well. It's cool that you got it, and it's cool you suggested it, but it has to be like a reason for me to stream it for hours. Otherwise, if it's just you and me, it's gonna be one quick stream. No one lives out there, and it's surrounded on all sides by the river or the forest. I see. So a criminal would be trapped should they choose to flee in that direction. And as long as the bridge is out of commission, he or she will have to stay there. That means Maya could be stuck out there with a murderer, and with no way of escape either. Oh dear, yes, I suppose it does. Please, Gumshoe, get that bridge up faster. I just wonder, does anybody in the chat know how Gumshoe's gonna fix it? He doesn't have the money. Is he gonna fix it with shoelaces and his coat? I've used every article of clothing to fix the bridge. I call it the Gumshoe Bridge. Yeah, I don't want to see that, please. I'm curious about a few things if you don't mind answering some questions. Oh, do you need to know my measurements for your investigation or something? No. I want to know a little more about the victim, Miss Elise Donim. I'm afraid I don't know her waist size, or her bust size for that matter. I'm not asking that. No. I'm wondering why she came to stay in a place like this to begin with. I mean, she told us herself that she wasn't here for spiritual training. My. You make it sound like this place is some sort of dump, Mr. Wright. There we go. Mystic Elise was here to soak up the natural beauty of Eagle Mountain, if you must know. There, you did it again, Sister Bikini. I noticed you always refer to Miss Donim as Mystic Elise. Oh? Yes, now why is that? After all, she's not here as an acolyte. We address all our visitors as Mystic. It makes her experience feel authentic. And anyway, she's older than me. You must respect your elders, you know. How do you know that? How can you say for sure that she's older than you? Uh-oh. She knows something. Oh. It seems Miss Elise Donim was no ordinary visitor after all. And there's Pearls. She was with Miss Donim on the evening of the murder, and now she's vanished. It's all gotta be connected somehow. Where the heck is Pearls? I gotta find out. Why did Pearls have to get mixed up in this mess? Please, Mr. Wright, I know you're worried, but try to keep it together. Oh man. My head's dropping so bad, it's killing me. Pearls, she was with Miss Donim on the night of the murder, remember? Yes, but I have a temple to run, you know. I was busy preparing for the training. I didn't see the little darling even once after we finished eating dinner. The murder. It didn't take place right in front of her innocent eyes, did it? Oh, please don't say it did. That'd be horrible. According to the detective, she hasn't turned up at her home either. Come on, keep calm. There's one place left where Pearls could be. She just has to be there. Come on, Gumshoe. Tell me you'll be done with the repair soon. Jeez, I gotta find out if they're okay. It's like really bad though. Let's see, where else can I go really? Is there actually another place though? There's not much else I can get to. Oh, here we go. To the courtyard. I forgot about the courtyard. This is where Sister Bikini witnessed the incident. It's hard to imagine she was long on the stand, so maybe there are some clues that have yet to be found. Like this cherry-flavored snow right here. Miss Donim's staff. I definitely remember there being a crystal spear attached to the staff. I guess Larry eventually found a spear near the foot of Dusky Bridge, but what was it doing all the way out there? Probably teleported. There are a few of these stone lanterns scattered across in this courtyard. Without the city glare to compete with, I imagine they would seem a lot brighter. I guess Sister Bikini must light them now, since Iris can't be here. But with her bad back, that's horrible. The Shichishito. It's there in that Mystic Ami's right hand. But it was proven in court today that it wasn't the murder weapon. Given the design, it must have been used for some pretty gruesome things in the past. Like shaving. Ugh, scary. The main gate's on the other side of that stone wall. The difference in elevation is almost 10 feet. That's how steep this hillside is. And that's also the height the body fell from according to the autopsy. Is it possible that Miss Donim was pushed from the top of the wall? But why though? That building up there is the main hall. It was where we were staying. It sits kind of funny because it was built on a very steep slope. If you enter from the main gate side, these rooms above me are on the ground floor. Apparently Miss Donim was staying in the corner room. I guess that's where she was pushed from that night. Yeah, I guess we can get that now. They get quite a bit of snow up here in Eagle Mountain. Around here, skis aren't just for fun. They're tools for getting around. They're tools for war. But the sled, now that's gotta be for Bikini's own personal entertainment. Or for war. It could be either or right here. Alright, that's pretty much it. I can't get anything else right now. Oh! Oh my goodness! What was that jarring, inconsiderately loud yell? So this is where you've been, keeping nice and warm, I see. Detective, have you finished the bridge? Yeah, I did. I told you I'll let you know. It's a war sled. Kirby, of course. Don't you pick up a sled out of nowhere and just bash somebody with it? War never ends. War never changes. Hold on, I'm getting my flashbacks. Ooh, 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 ooh. The bridge, yeah, I told you I'll let you know. Well, then I'll come along with you, and... Sorry, ma'am. No unauthorized entry. Access is restricted to people involved in the case. What was that? I'm involved, aren't I? You couldn't get much more involved than me. Well, yeah, but that's not what Well, he just got whipped. It's been a while, Scruffy. It's... Miss Karma! Did he get knocked out? He got knocked over. None of this is good, Vector. That's why it's called war. I did play Sonic Forces on my channel. Wink, 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 wonk. Yeah, I'm gonna nudge you over to my channel right now. Let me just move this window over, okay? So let's just move it over onto my YouTube channel. Okay, we're doing it right now. Whoop! That would be awesome if my YouTube channel was just right behind there. That was fun. Sister, please leave the investigation to me. My. Well, you certainly seem to have everything under control. I am on your side. I won't do anything you don't want me to. As you work to pin the guilt on Iris. What are you daydreaming about, Phoenix Wright? Ow! That hurt, you know. Silence. Silence, Brand. I, Francisco Von Karma, will personally guide you through your investigation. So you will follow me. She's not seriously going to follow me around, is she? With that kind of face, I think she is. She's like, yes, Phoenix Wright, I will follow you to the ends of the earth. We'll both go to heck together. You and me. Just imagine flames behind her and everything. I guess we're moving on. Alright, to the bridge. Whoa, he actually fixed it. Where? One question, where'd you get a long piece of wood like that? Where did he find that long piece of wood? Did he cut a tree? Wait, I'm pretty sure he cut down a tree, right? So a stump is like pretty thick, right? So he sliced it, he kept slicing it, and used flex tape to put it together, and there you go. It's flex tape tree wood to fix a bridge. No, how'd you fix it? How the heck do you fix a bridge like that? Explain! Alright, let's move on though. My goodness. Things have certainly become a lot more hectic than before. They must have commenced with the investigation. Oh, Mr. Nick! Wait, that voice! Pearls! It's you! Mr. Nick! Mr. Nick! She's fine, thank goodness. She's been missing for a whole day, dang. To show you the power of flex tape, I saw this bridge in half and repaired it with only flex tape. Alright, where's my sponsor money, flex tape? I just sponsored you right now. So you were here ever since that night. I was so lonely I thought I was gonna die. When I woke up in the morning and saw that dusky bridge was gone. Wait, she slept through the bridge burning? Oh, she must have been with Maya inside. No way, where you been? I realized I was all alone. She was all alone? Yeah, she was all alone. It must have been very trying for you, little girl. Ah, you're... I am Francisco Von Karma, the Prodigy. There's no need to worry now that I'm here. Yes, and I'm Pixel, the Sloth Prodigy. Who are you? You're the prosecutor who was so mean to Mystic Maya last year. Well... I don't like you. You're nothing but a little girl without your whip. Pearls! She's like, I'm gonna knock you off on Karma. You messed with Mystic Maya. Prepare to die. Mystic Maya didn't do anything wrong, but you were so mean. I'll never forgive you. And you're CB, that's it. That's not true, you're an artist. It looks like Pearl's words are getting under her skin. Like they're literally forming. Ah! Why are you whipping me? I didn't even say anything. You didn't have to. The smile on your lips gave you away. Anyway, Pearls? Weren't you with Maya? Ah. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Huh? What are you talking about, Pearls? Mystic Maya! Hey, wait, Pearls! She just ran off. But where? Ow! That was cruel, Phoenix Wright. To make a little girl cry like that is inexcusable. What was that all about? Pearls acting like that. It's giving me the creeps. I guess I better take another look around since I finally got a chance. Especially since something about this place seems different from 2 days ago. Let's have a look around. Pearls is just like, okay, boomer. No, wait. I don't think Franziska is a boomer. She's only 19. I think is she millennial or Gen Z? Whatever that is. Let's say if this existed in 2019, so that's 2000. She's Gen Z, I think. I think she's a Gen Zer. Phoenix is the boomer. No, wait. He's a millennial, I think. I don't know these things. Anyway, you can see Dusky Bridge from here. It's an unusually long bridge, isn't it? I would say it's about 20 yards. I guess the gorge is too wide to cross with a piece of rope or wire, huh? Therefore, no one has crossed the gorge in either direction since the night of the murder. A simple yet sound deduction. What did you say, Phoenix Wright? Gen Millennia Boomer Z. What kind of anime garbo dibbly-doo was that, CB? What was that? Oh, by the way, CB, one thing. So, in the next Mario Maker episode that I just recorded today, apparently somebody gave me a level from Failboat. I think it might have been you that gave me that level. So, it will be in the next episode if that's an episode you want to look forward to. I think it might be up either Friday or Saturday, I think. I just gotta edit that. Phoenix Wright, what? And would you stop calling me by my full name like that? Yes, the Arduous Pipes of Amsterdam. Yes, I played down. What the heck, Philbo? Was this once a preposterous port? A port? Yes, that metal hook is a mooring post for boats, you know. Oh, that's an anchor for one of the wires that is used to hold up the bridge. I think the wire that was tied to this one probably snapped when the bridge burned down. I mean, there's no way there was ever a port all the way up here. Don't get smart with me, Phoenix Wright. Yes, that was the one you suggested. Yes, I did play through that, so look forward to that episode. And then I'm gonna add Failboat and say, hey, Failboat, collab with me. I'm gonna be like, you wanna collab with a sloth, right? Love me. Love me now. Don't get smart with me, Phoenix Wright. But I didn't say anything. I never said anything. I'm just a man with a cold. Look at all the Buddha statues lined up along this path. Phoenix Wright, do you think this is how many siblings the head nun has? Why don't you ask her the next time you see her? You know what? I think I will. Me and Failbo collabing will be great. I don't know, cause I'm a small YouTuber, but I'll give it a shot. I'll just say, hey, I'm playing through Failbo's levels. You know, it'd be awesome if we collab together someday. I don't know, it's worth a shot. And she'll probably slap me for prying into her private affairs. I don't know, I feel like it'll be awesome. Ooh. Oh goodness! What was that? Wait, was that the soundboard thing? I just heard a sound. Wait, what did it say? Did it say ooh-woo? Did I just get a... No, the thing is, I don't know what that was. There was no alert or anything. The sound just came out by itself. There was no alert. It didn't tell me what happened. But did it play on the screen or no? Like, did it show who did it or what? Because all I know is sound just came out. That got creepy. Okay. Oh, it did. I just didn't see it. Yeah, because nothing popped up. That scared me. Holy heck. Was that the soundboard thing? That was cool. Oh, goodness. And that was just for ooh woo? Oh, goodness. There's a weird smell coming from that incinerator. Oh my... There's a weird smell and a weird sound coming from that incinerator. I open up the incinerator. Ooh, woo. Oh, goodness. The door is also open, almost like it's begging me to look inside. Ah! Got burned. Well, let's see what stunning clues concealed in here, shall we? Huh? It's empty. How naive of you, Phoenix Wright. But it's a bit strange, don't you think? Franziska von Karma? I've seemed to remember. Yeah, there was a case long ago with the incinerator, but... You oo-woo into the darkness oo-woos back. I'm gonna leave town, skip the next town, and get on a metal train and just keep on going until that oo-woo's gone for good. There was snow on this incinerator the first time I saw it. Oh, that too, but it also reminds me of a previous case where we found clothing inside an incinerator almost burned up. In other words, someone's been using it to burn something recently. Listen, Phoenix Wright, it's impertinent to call people by their full name. I was only copying you. Yodels into a canyon, but oohs instead. Ooh. And then 20 seconds later, weep. You just gotta call the weep back. That's what happened. Oh goodness, this is interesting. This is getting very interesting for sure. The sign says inner temple, but my heart says open for business. What? Don't do surgery on me. I don't know how you're reading it, but it's incomprehensible to me. Actually, I can't read it either. Faint comprehension isn't a very good habit to have, Phoenix Wright. She looks really happy to have finally called me on something. Well, congrats, Von Karma. There's a little gate that leads into the garden. It says no entry on the sign, though. Come now, Phoenix Wright. What are you doing? Let's go in. It's half open anyway. What harm could come of it? But it says no entry. Don't you Americans enjoy doing whatever you like and then simply say whatever? This game is too real. I give up. That's too real. My goodness. That got way too real right there. Franziska von Karma is preaching right there. Are you American? That's got nothing to do with anything. And who told you that? I think it's showing that Phoenix can't read Japanese because we're American. Well, Von Karma is not. She's Germany-ish. This must be the door that leads to the inner temple, where Maya Fey was training on the night of the murder. Yes, there's a solitary room there called the training hall. You could do with some training yourself, Phoenix Wright. Oh! You're completely out of shape. I don't know how much more of this woman I can take. What's up? I'm Phoenix Wright. I'm 26 and I've never learned how to read. That's sad. Oh, okay, Trent. You gotta be kidding me. Why is there a physical psycho lock here? What? Is there really a physical psycho lock right there? Who put a psycho lock right there? Wait, how am I supposed to present evidence to a physical lock? It exists. Don't worry, psycho locks don't exist. Psycho locks. The psycho locks are escaping. They are. What's wrong? Why are you so quiet? Maya, she was supposed to be in here training. Yet it appears she's nowhere to be seen. She's trapped behind that psycho lock. What's that? That strange lock. It wasn't there 2 days ago. This whole room is really giving off some strange vibes. I'm gonna examine everything else but that first. It's an antique dresser. Don't you dare open it, Phoenix Wright. Now I know how Maya feels when I tell her not to touch things. What a pity. It's full of nothing but old clothes for the acolyte. I thought we weren't opening it. Present the evidence to the lock. I'm from the prosecutor's office. I can do anything. Yeah, you can do anything except stand up to a 9-year-old girl. I just love doing that. Look at those wafer-thin mattresses. I'm sorry, Phoenix Wright. Wafer-thin? Yeah, you know, thin like a wafer. In other words, uncomfortable. That's how we describe things like these mattresses. I guess you must say wafer-thick or something back in German. Wafer-thick with 2 C's exactly. Not about these mattresses, certainly not. Wafer-thick? Is that a word? What do you think this yellowish poster is, Phoenix Wright? It's a scroll, not a poster. It's a picture of a woman who's actually... Wait, somebody smeared curry all over it. A woman? I don't see any woman here. What are you talking about? This is the most gorgeous woman I've ever seen. There's the head, there's the waist, and those are the legs. And right there at the bottom, that's the feet. That is definitely a lady if I've ever seen one before. It's so beautiful I could just eat it up. Exactly, I just will. The door must be telling a lie and hiding secrets. I love this so much, though. There's a different atmosphere in this room since the last time I was here. No, it's not a different atmosphere. It's a different smell. It's gravy. What's the matter? This scroll is delicious. Ah, yes, there is a very appetizing smell in the air. But gravy is a type of sauce. So when you run out of paint, you Americans use gravy as a substitute, I see. No, no one does that. For starters, it stinks. See, look, if you look very closely and eat the poster, you'll clearly see it. Oh my goodness, you're killing it today, chat. You're killing it, everybody. This must be the gravy that we had with the roast on the night of the incident. But why would anyone do this? Why this scroll? Misty Faye's image is cursed by gravy. It's very cursed by gravy. The scroll shows a picture of Misty Faye, master of the Curane channeling technique. But why would anyone cover it in gravy? I can't make out what's drawn on the scroll at all. I'll never understand you Americans and your so-called artist. Artist? Yeah. That's what we call it, artist. Alright, let's get the actual psycho lock. This door. When I was here 2 days ago, that weird lock wasn't on it. Those chains, it's almost as if they're guarding something inside that cavern. I've never seen a lock quite like this before. But yes, Rodrigo, we Americans use gravy. We use brown gravy, even browner gravy, and extra brown gravy. What color do I want my house to be? Got it, gravy colored. Fantastic choice, sir. We'll dump a tub of gravy on your house as soon as possible. I've never seen a lock quite like this before. I have. I've seen locks and chains just like this before. They look like just like the ones that guard a person's secrets during a psycho lock. I wonder if this lock is guarding something too. Dark secrets in a dark cavern. What took you so long? I thought even you'd manage to get here faster than this. Godot! Fantastic, I need a coffee right about now. Prosecutor Godot, I didn't know you were here. Prosecutor? How come you didn't show up at the trial today? I could ask you the exact same question. So basically, Godot will only show up if Phoenix shows up. If Phoenix is not there, Godot's not there. Godot likes Phoenix. There we go. Huh? But I had a cold, so I had something slightly more important than a common cold to deal with. The importance of which is something you have no hope of ever understanding. Enough, I believe I have the measure of you. You're the very worst kind of prosecutor. What could be more important than a trial? Coffee. Who's the wild mare, Trite? This is Miss Von Kramer. She was the acting prosecutor in your absence today. Well, I guess I owe you one then. But you can go now, princess. It's time for the big boys to take the reins. Just who do you think you are? This case is my... Hey, Philly. Know your role and shut your mouth. I can't stand women like you. I'm only going to say this once, Lady Von Whippingberg. Whippingberg? Go home. Phoenix Wright! Well, what are you hitting me for? Huh. You deserve more cracks of the whip than that's right. Here, give me the whip. I'll do it myself. Godot just kills me immediately. Now we have 3 prosecutors. We got Edgeworth, we got Von Karma, and Godot. We got the triple threat today. Now we need Winston Payne, and it's complete. What? You still don't get it, do you? You don't realize that you've said something in motion that you'll never be able to undo. There's something different about Godot today. I'm getting such a strong sense of something from behind that mask of his. Is it anger? Or is it coffee? Is it Sorrow? Godot, have you seen my badge? Godot? He doesn't want to look at my badge, I got it. Oh wait, hold on, I want to read this. Godot, would you mind taking a look at this? My eyes have a date with the horizon. They're flirting with the goals. I don't have any intention of aiding a defense attorney like you, Wright. But you must help him, even just a little. Look who's talking. I had no idea such a smooth refusal could make me so angry. Von Kramer's learning, like, things. You had some important business and that's why you weren't in court, huh? So what was it? I've told you once before, but perhaps you don't remember. I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. So he only shows up when I do. You see, Wright, I've experienced something most have not. Death. You died? Of course, being extradited from hell is a tedious affair. The meticulous regeneration and adjustment of all your internal organs is, well, let's just say modern medicine allows us all to live a ripe old age, even someone like me. So you mean, that mask you wear is this ugly device? I promise it's not a fashion statement, my unenlightened friend. Without this, I can't see your frequently dumbfounded face. Oh, so is he blind? Godot in Luigi's Mansion 4 because he's actually dead. He's a boss ghost. I didn't know. My eyesight is pretty messed up. Even with these huge goggles on my head, I still can't see everything. Still, I keep this worn out piece of junk off a body going with regular servicing. He just throws coffee at Luigi? Okay, that I like to see. So that explains it. He couldn't see the blood on the apron back in that case with the gangster and all that. He couldn't see the blood on the apron, so he can't see the color red. So he's colorblind. He's very badly colorblind. I'm sorry, but you say you experienced death? How is that possible? What happened? Why don't you ask him? Huh? Me? Yeah, Wright, you. You should know all about it. You know when my life ended, and who ended it for me. Wait, well, Phoenix Wright, do you? I don't know what he's talking about. Although, to be honest, I do feel a little tug at the corner of my memory. I think I do know about how Godot was killed. It was me, in the courtyard with the knife. Sorry, I was playing Clue by myself. It will all become clear in due time. Isn't that right, Wright? Earlier, you said I've done something I can never undo. What did you mean by that exactly? The inner temple here on this side of Dusky Bridge is an isolated island. That's what Bikini said too. And I wondered, Wright, do you know what the police are doing here today? What do you mean? They're searching for any trace of an acolyte who went missing. Missing? As leader of the search party, I can tell you this with absolute certainty. Maya Fey is not on this side of Dusky Bridge. What? Huh? But that's impossible. She came here that night and... I won't say it again. The chances for her being here are nil. Excluding, of course, one very unique place. One? Where's that? The Sacred Cavern, the entrance of which we're standing at right now. This is the only place that the search party has yet to explore. The cops tried shooting at it, we tried lockpicking it, but then everyone died because you can't unlock a Magatama psycho like that easily. Everyone who tried became psycho later on. So they haven't searched that cavern yet, huh? Be aware though, that the temperature inside frequently falls below freezing. Wait, I just wonder, have they tried blowing it up? But if they did that, just imagine they try blowing it up, everything else falls, but the Psycho Lock is still in place. You can't blow up a Psycho Lock. Even if she were in there, the chances for her being found alive are slim at best. No! Which means, Trite, that you sent Maya Fey to her death. You fool! If that's the situation, why aren't you in there with a search party right now? You must have blinders on, my equestrian angel. Don't you see the big lock and chains? It's a trick lock. Okay, psych lock. Psycho Lock. Trick Lock. One of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong. Which one could it be? I'm not sure. Well, it's right. Once again, a woman dies because of you. Once again? What are you talking about? Don't tell me you've forgotten. It was only 2 years ago, after all, when the last unfortunate woman died because of you. Are you talking about Mia? Because of me? And do you know who that was? It was Maya Faye's sister. That's right, Mia Faye. Mia? You killed her. No, that's not how it was. It was 2 years ago. Mia Faye was pursuing someone, a man, but she bit off more than she could chew. She made a very dangerous enemy. Yeah, that's one case I'll never forget. But I got that guy, personally. Sure, Miss Faye's murderer was caught, but that won't bring her back. Well, no, but you were with her at the time. You and no one else. It was your responsibility. You should have protected her. You say Mia Faye was your teacher? Well then, I'd say you've learned nothing, Trite. You robbed her of her life, and now you've let her sister suffer the same fate. I haven't sentenced Maya to death, no! What is this peculiar looking lock? Why don't we just break it open? It will be a simple matter of... I'm afraid we can't do that. This area has always been prone to earthquakes. The repeated tremors have weakened the foundations of the training hall. Any excessive force used to break open the lock would... Well, let's just say the inner temple and the sacred cavern will be a thing of the past. Mia just comes in through Pearl and just starts arguing with Godot. I think Pearl will just jump on Godot, just rip off those glasses, and yeet him into the river. Yeah, see something now, Godot! Very well, then dare I suggest the obvious solution of opening it with the key? Huh. Sure, just show me with the keyhole on this trick lock. It's right there. We need the keyblade. We just need the keyblade, right? It opens every lock. Sora comes in with the key. Sora opens the door. I'm telling you, if they announce Sora for Smash as the 5th DLC character, it should be like Sora opens the door or Sora, like, clears the darkness. There's no keyhole. That's right. An interesting puzzle, huh? The person who set this lock is the only one who can open it. Then who was it? Simple. The accused. What? Why don't we just use the keyblade to open the psycho locks? We just gotta find Sora. We gotta cross games. What? Iris? When an acolyte undergoes training inside the sacred cavern, the attending sister is responsible for locking the entrance. Obviously, the night of the murder was no exception. Maya Faye was to train in there. Sister Bikini did mention a number of times. Now that I think about it, she said that Iris was left in charge of supervising the early stages of the training. So Iris the accused is the only one who can open his lock. I've arranged for her to be brought here now. Iris is the only person who can open this lock. I hope she gets here soon. Hang on in there, Maya, we'll get you out. So, I should be getting back to work. Wait, Godot, how sure about Maya are you? There's no doubt in my mind. She's in the sacred cavern somewhere. It's the only place she could be. You better start praying. You better pray that friend of yours brings the accused back here soon. Edgeworth? Listen up, Trite. There's only one thing I want to say to you before I go. I'll never accept you. Never. This is getting crazy. You should choose your friends more carefully, Phoenix Wright. That's what everyone says. It looks like I don't have much of a choice. I guess I'll just have to do what I can for now. Yeesh. This is insane. I don't know. Should I or shouldn't I? Sounds like someone's talking to himself, but where's that coming from? Oh, Gumshoe. Yeah, I guess I better wash that off. That's what I'll do. No, but I can't do that. I'm a detective. Oh, my brain. This is driving me nuts. Ah! Is something troubling you, Scruffy? Please don't whip me like that all of a sudden, sir. It was merely a simple greeting, a friendly tap on the shoulder with my whip. And you probably need to get stitches or two. So what's up, Gumshoe? Is something on your mind? And how did you know, pal? Perhaps you were trying to decide. Wait, perhaps you were trying to decide it if you wanted to wash that off or not? Trying to decide it. What? That's a typo. Trying to decide it. Yeah, let me decide it this right now. Let's go decide it this right now, everybody. Trying to decide it. Yes, that's what I do every day. I always decided what I always do. How did you know, sir? Oh, yeah, I nearly forgot. You can't go through that little gate there, okay? You mean the one that says no entry on it? I, kinda already snuck in there. Is he trying to be clever or something? So what's behind there, Scruffy? Ah, kind of garden-like garden. So a garden? Yeah, anyway, it's under investigation right now, so keep out. I'm not telling you, I'm asking you, pal. You got me? Isn't it normally the other way around? We'll see you later. Bye, Gumshoe. So, shall we adjourn to this garden, Phoenix Wright? Of course, what else would we do? I really want to know what Gumshoe was thinking of washing off. Let's see, the garden. Oh no, we're back to this again, aren't we? I wonder what that says upside down. Let's go enhance the image right about now. Alright, so all I gotta do is enhance, ta-da. Oh wait, I gotta do it once more. Let's enhance again, ta-da. OMG, it says Maya. Thanks to my deductioning reasoning skills, by flipping over the screen, I found out that it says Maya, but I could have easily read that if it was upside down. Now I don't know what it says anymore. That's boring. Huh. There's a strange feeling in the air. I wonder what it is. Strange feeling? Forget about that. What's that strange writing on the stone lantern? Ugh! What are you doing here, sir? I thought I said you can't come in here. Don't you know, Scruffy? A Von Karma will always show up wherever there's a clue. And there are plenty of clues to be found here. But... oh, what's up now? So how's the Inner Temple investigation going? We have the best forensics team in the world working the place. Forensics team? And what was the outcome of the scientific study? Nothing. Scientifically speaking, the place is as clean as a whistle. That's simply not good enough, Scruffy. Do you think I'll let you get away with that? Uh-oh. Well, there were a couple of things that bothered me when I first got here, sir. That stone lantern and the surrounding area that's not covered in snow, correct? They look kind of fishy to me, you know, scientifically speaking. So I got the lab boys to look them over. The results were... it's kind of hard to say, actually. I guess I better look into them myself. About Maya. Oh, did Mr. Godot tell you yet? Yes, we heard. He's got a search party out looking for her, but there's nowhere else she could have disappeared to on this side of Dusky Bridge. All we can do is wait for Mr. Edgeworth to get here, pal. Edgeworth? He's escorting Iris, the defendant, over here. We'll have to wait, since she's the only one who can open the door to the Sacred Cavern. Oh, I think Mr. Edgeworth wants to talk to you about something too, pal. Huh? I wonder what it is. Just don't be expecting any good news when you talk to him. When I spoke to him, Mr. Edgeworth sounded so down I felt like I was drowning. Sounds pleasant. Ouch. What the heck is this? Uh-oh. You spotted it, huh? I spotted it. Wow, it was so hard to see. Are you kidding me? It could be more obvious. It says Maya. I'm gonna give her a hand. She knows what it says. I'm gonna give her a hand. She just won a $10 gift certificate to Level Up Studios so she can go buy a t-shirt that says Epic Gamer on it. Congratulations to you, Von Karma, you are smart. Okay, off topic. CB, do you know the chat doesn't have to be on topic? People can talk about anything, I guess. We literally just talked about other things before. But congrats on getting the Pokemon you need. What Pokemon was it? Unless it's spoilerish, then never mind. Yeah, and before you ask, it's written in blood. Grandpa. Ah, okay. The Grandpa Dragon. You will answer all our questions now, Scruffy, without exception. Yes. But hold on, I gotta search out the things around here. There are a couple of torches here. I guess you need all the light you can get up here in the mountains. Yeah, I was looking at those things, pal. It looks like they've been lit pretty recently. Recently? How recent are we talking about? As recent as the night of the murder. Maya was training her on the night of the murder. It's not unreasonable to think these things were lit up at the time, I guess. Unless they're for a sacrifice. Well, this is odd. There's no snow on the ground here. And it's an almost perfect rectangle. It couldn't have happened naturally. Yes, it appears as though someone has carefully cleared away the snow. No doubt it was you, wasn't it, Scruffy? No, it wasn't me, sir. It was already like that when my man and I got here to start the investigation. If it wasn't the police, then who did it? Oh yeah, there's something I need to tell you. Just between the three of us, okay? What is it? It's top secret. You can't tell anyone, got it? Understood. Well, when I was a kid, I got knocked out of the local wrestling contest, you see. I was so disappointed I just picked up my mouth guard and cried all the way home. Man, I got in so much trouble when I left it on the couch. Is that it? That's it. Ah! Whoever cleared the snow away must have had a reason. Although I can't even begin to imagine what that reason could be. Well, Gumshoe just wanted to share something, that's it. A little lantern, a little statue. It is a little garden. What is this huge bowl here for? Oh, I know this one. It's a water bowl, isn't it? Everything else is completely frozen over. But the ice in this bowl has been broken. That's true. I wonder if this has any impact on the case. Well, I doused my face early with the water in this. I was getting kind of sleepy. Ah! Next time you're sleepy, you only need to come to me, got it? She'll whip him awake. Oh wait, what's this over here? There's a charm or something poking out from the snow. It looks pretty old. There's a leather cord tied to it too. It also has a psycho lock on it. Apparently it belonged to the victim. To Miss Elise Donim? Yeah, there was a broken leather cord around the lady's neck. The ends of the cords found on both the victim and on this charm match exactly. Sounds to me like this little trinket is gonna be my ticket to getting some very big answers. Yeah, getting some big answers. I can't wait to get those big answers right away. Maya, so these letters are written in blood. Yeah, what's worse is that it is the victim's blood. Huh? This is Miss Donim's blood? We haven't done a detailed analysis yet, but it's looking that way, pal. Most interesting. Phoenix Wright, I presume you know, don't you? Why Maya's name is written upside down. You know what? That was really bothering me too. But I just came up with the answer. The result of my own special gumshoe investigation. Really? Do tell. Well, on the night of the murder, that stone lantern was upside down. Big brain moment right there. That was just absolute galaxy brain tier right there, Gumshoe. You absolute genius. Anyway, there's really only one logical explanation to this mystery. Miss Elise Donim wrote these letters herself, in her own blood. You must be joking, that's impossible! From the writing in the victim's blood and the other clues left behind, it seems pretty likely that this garden was the scene of Miss Elise Donim's murder. At least, that's our current theory on how the events took place, pal. What? So, Miss Donim was killed here. However you want to look at it, that's what people are saying now. Then, what's this the bikini saw in the courtyard at the main temple was? Well, what was it? If it wasn't the scene of the crime, what did she see? What do you think, Miss Ba? Surely a special gumshoe investigation will reveal the answer, no? But wait a sec, the bloody writing and all the other clues here. Someone could have easily set all that up after the murder, right? Sorry, but that's not an option, pal. Why not? How quickly you forget, Phoenix Wright. Ever since the incident occurred, this place has been completely inaccessible because Dusky Bridge was completely burned out. I was overseeing repairs to the bridge the whole time. No one came over here before me and my men. Which means no one could have planted all this stuff here, pal. I can't think of a counter-argument to that. I knew it. I should have washed the blood off the lantern as soon as I got here. If this really was the scene of the crime, then I need to figure out exactly what it was that Bikini actually saw. Oh, this is not looking good. They're really just making it out to look like Iris is the bad girl. But is she really? Because I'm just confused at how things are going. Is she good or is she bad? Is she good or is she bad? She's good, maybe bad, but maybe she's good. It seems you have a visitor. You got mail. Oh, Mr. Wright. Iris, I'm really glad to see you. Godo managed to mobilize the police by claiming a state of emergency. Not him again. Never mind him, we've got to hurry and unlock the sacred cavern. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. It's my fault someone so important to you is locked in there. Mr. Edgeworth, can we finish our conversation later? Alright. Let's hurry to the inner temple then. I'll see you later, Wright. Oh, please get Maya out of there soon. What? Wait, Edgeworth, I'm coming with you guys. Sorry, Wright. I can't allow you to come with us. What? I hate to be the one to break it to you, but Maya Fey is in a rather delicate position. What do you mean by a delicate position? This isn't simply a rescue operation, Wright. It's also an investigation. That being the case, we can't allow members of the public to interfere. Come on, Edgeworth. If anything happens, you'll be the first to know. Please understand, Wright? But it's mine, Mr. Wright. All that matters is that Mystic Maya is rescued, correct? Listen to the voice of reason for a change, Phoenix Wright. From now on, consider anything beyond Dusky Bridge to be off limits. We'll be going now. Excuse us. Well, things just get better and better, don't they? Ugh. This is no time to be standing around, Phoenix Wright. Aren't there other things that demand your attention? Like me? Thanks for reminding me. Alright, let's go check with Bikini. There's nowhere else I can go, so... Oh, okay, she's here. Sister, looks like she's shrunk some since I lost Salha. What was that? Salha. Don't be so rude, Phoenix Wright. What's wrong, Sister Bikini? My, hello you two. How are you doing? From the sound of that sigh, I guess she's still pretty down. Iris was just here, you know. She was accompanied by that handsome, crimson-clad prince. Humana. Is she talking about Edgeworth? It was just a courtesy call. I wasn't allowed to talk with her at all. Oh dear, it's all my fault that this has happened. Poor Iris. She was worried about my back, would you believe? What have I done to her? Only what you had to do, sister. You bravely and truthfully testified about what you saw. There's no shame in that. And we'll see to it that your testimony wasn't made in vain. Well, I don't hear anyone else saying that. Mr. Blue Suits doesn't seem to share your opinion, I see. Oh, me? Don't glare at me. Oh, yes, you did great, Sister Bikini. Absolutely spectacular. You two are the only ones who've said that to me. Aww. I just can't shake the feeling that I just became a shill to a shrew. Do you have a problem, Phoenix Wright? Sure, she was brave to testify so truthfully like that, but I know she's still hiding something. Guess it's time to break those psycho-locks of her psycho-locks. Alright, if what Phoenix says is right, let me go save ahead of time and get those psycho-locks open. Oh, I wonder why I lowered both. I didn't mean to lower both, did I? No. There should be more music. If it gets too loud, it shouldn't be an issue. Let me just check the audio real quick. No, I want the music to be heard. Alright, let's do it. Psycho lock time. Let's get those psycho locks open, though. Perfect deduction. Elise. Sister Bikini, the truth is becoming increasingly clear to me. I'm convinced that Miss Elise Donim had a special significance to this temple. As to why she had a special significance, I believe that it had to do with her true identity. What on earth are you talking about? She was... Mystic Elise was an author. Just an author of picture books. To be honest, I had my suspicions almost immediately after I met her. Suspicions? Yes, but I didn't have any evidence to support my theory, though. But now I do. This piece of evidence proves Ms. Donim's true identity. It could be the talisman, right? Yep. Ms. Donim had this charm with her at all times. Where did you... This isn't some cheap good luck charm either. Cheap good luck charm, yeah. Then, what do you think it is, Mr. Wright? What could a talisman like that could possibly mean? It's a talisman, is it? Interesting. Oops. This thing speaks volumes about who Ms. Donim really was. This talisman and one other item proves Ms. Donim's true identity. Let's see, what was it exactly? What proves it? Could it... Wait, could it be the hanging scroll? Cause I don't think there's anything else I could use. Cause that doesn't prove anything that relates to her being part of something important. I'm gonna try the hanging scroll. Oh, the painting is obscured by this gravy stain at the moment. Gravy, delicious. But the scroll shows the master of the Curain channeling technique. The crest at the top is a sign of that honorable title. The very same crest that adorns the talisman with the carry victim. Wow. Lots of mess ups tonight. The very same crest that adorns the talisman the victim carried with her. This crest is reserved for the master of Curain. Who on earth told you that nonsense? I've got no idea what you're talking about. The new master, Maya Fey, told me. What? You mean that acolyte is Misty Fey's daughter? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. In fact, since her eldest daughter passed away, Maya is Misty Fey's sole successor. Mystic Misty! Oh! They all broke! Oh, thank goodness, I don't know what else to do after that. But the unlock has been broken. Mystic Elise graced us with her presence about a week ago. When she showed me the talisman with that mark on it, well, I nearly fainted. No one has seen her since she disappeared 17 years ago, after all. What is the significance of this talisman, sister? The Curain talisman is the symbol of the Master of Curain. The bearer must carry it with them always until their death. Until their death. So Elise was really Maya's mother, huh? She was Misty Fey, the master of the Curain channeling technique, and she's dead. Why are people from the family dying so quickly? First Maya's sister and now her mother? Oh my goodness. The truth comes out at last. It looks like we're making some headway here. Tell me, sister. After 17 years, why did she choose to show herself now? Because something happened that called her out of hiding. What happened? Well... What's happening? It can't be. Earthquake! Ah! Oh my goodness! The inner temple! This kind of tremor might... The inner temple? The sacred cavern in the training hall, it might very well cave in! Nani? Maya! Holy heck, that was crazy. But my controller didn't vibrate throughout that whole time. It seems to have passed. Well, we can't just stand here and do nothing. Let's go! What? Where? To the inner temple, of course. Where else? Sister Bikini, we'll finish this later, alright? Of course. You run along now. People may have been hurt. I must get some first aid kits ready. Wow. Come on then, Phoenix Wright. They won't bar you from entering as long as I'm with you. Thank you. Right at that moment, I had the worst feeling in my gut. We just had an earthquake. Oh, I wonder if he's alright. Oh yeah, Edgy doesn't like earthquakes. You look worried. Are you thinking about Miles Edgeworth? Come on, let's go. Oh no, Edgy Wedgy can't get hurty-wordy from the quakey-wakey. That's bad, sorry. We gotta hurry to the end temple and... Right. What are you doing here? How could I have... How do you expect us to understand if you don't speak up? Yeah. Hey, why am I the one getting whipped? She's gone. No. The defendant, Iris, she's gone. Gone where? She fled. She escaped. What? You gotta be kidding me. So, it was just now, during the... It's easy to see Edgeworth's one and only weakness, his fear of earthquakes. I should have known better than to escort the defendant alone. As soon as the ground started shaking, everything went dark before my eyes and I stupidly passed out. That incident haunts you to this day, doesn't it? There's no excuse for letting the suspect get away. I can't believe I let it happen. Right, the inner temple area is a dead end, so she could have only escaped to this side. We haven't seen her. Then we need to get a manhunt underway now and search Eagle Mountain from top to bottom. Wait, Edgeworth. Have you thoroughly checked the inner temple yet? Don't be ridiculous, why would I? The inner temple is like an island. There's no way to escape but to cross. No, that's not it. Iris isn't the type of person to run away, Edgeworth. What are you talking about? Sister Bikini mentioned something when we were with her. She said that the sacred cavern might have caved in because of the quake. Then you think Iris might have gone to the inner temple to check on the situation? Listen, Edgeworth. I'm sure she's at the inner temple. A manhunt is not necessary. Right. Let's not waste any more time. We need to get to the training hall sacred cavern now. Alright, let's go. Oh boy, please be alright, please be alright. Fortunately, the cavern hadn't caved in yet, thank you. But what we found was something none of us could have ever expected. Wait, what? Wait, what? 5 locks on who? You gotta be kidding me! How can there be even more locks? What is the meaning of this? There's even more psycho locks. Iris! Iris, please tell me. What the hell is going on? Oh, cliffhanger? Come on. Of course they gotta be to be continued right there. What is going on here? But alright, I'm just gonna take a couple of minutes of break. I'll be right back in a bit. So just give me a bit of time. I'll be RB. I'll be RB real quick. I'm back. How's everybody doing so far? Everybody having a good time so far? To everybody who's been watching, thank you. Oh wait, Twitch has sent me an email about, oh yeah, come co-stream the Game Awards if you want. It's next Thursday, so I think I'll stream the Game Awards next week. But when does it start exactly? 8:30 EST. 8:30 EST, huh? I guess I'll do a stream before streaming the Game Awards. So that should be fun. Next Thursday, that could be fun to do. 8:30 EST, so 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. So basically, it will start now. It will start right now, at my time. Yeah. Alright. Let's continue on. We got more Phoenix Wright to continue doing. It's only been an hour and a half. I'll stream more. Alright, back at this. Right, is this what Godot was talking about? Yeah, the trick locks. Now then, I'm trying to do that robot voice though. John Madden. Now that's a weird thing. Here comes a Chinese earthquake. Wait, an earthquake just happened here, Kirby. Too soon. Now then, Iris, please remove these at once. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm afraid I can't. It's not possible for me. What? Uh-oh. I tried opening this lock, but it kept multiplying. The locks, they won't stop multiplying. During the earthquake, when the cavern was in danger of caving in, Iris escaped. And I know that there was only one lock when I last came here. So you're saying that you can't undo the new locks? Yes. If only I was stronger! Edgeworth, how are you feeling? You look a little pale in the face. Like you're one to talk with your face all green. Miles Edgeworth, go and get some air. I'll watch over the suspect. You go and get a grip on yourself. Don't be ridiculous, I'm perfectly There's no telling what sort of mistakes you can make in your current state. Go and get some rest. That's your only concern now, Miles Edgeworth. Understood. I'll handle the investigation in the garden. You take care of things here. Poor Edgy Potato Wedgie. Pfft. Edgeworth. He's got so much pride that he's probably off crying in the corner of the garden. Edgeworth crying? Sounds like me. Pride is simply another trap that hinders us in our lives. That said, one must have pride to be effective on the job. At any rate, it all seems that this is where we part ways, Phoenix Wright. I'm going to stay here and see if I can't help solve these bothersome puzzles. Wait, what? You're going to stay here and see if you can't help? I'm gonna be right here and I can't help at all. So I'm gonna stay right here and use my whip to do nothing. I'm just going to imagine this woman trying to whip the locks and all that. She's trying to whip the locks open. Like, why won't you open? She's like, open. Why won't you open? Open. Why won't you open? I see. Well, thanks for your help. Thanks for all the whips. Thanks for the whipperies. Now then, do you mind if I ask you a few things, Iris? No, not at all. Alright, Iris, explain why there are 5 locks here. This door. When I was here earlier, there was only 1 lock, but now there's 5 of them. Those chains, it's almost as if they're guarding something inside that cavern. I've never seen locks quite like this before. Quite like these. I have. I've seen these before. Psycho locks, okay, the same thing's the same thing, gotcha. Let me talk to Iris. Why did you make a run for it, Iris? I'm sorry. I heard the inner temple had been severely shaken by the strong earthquake we had. I was so worried I just had to come and see. In other words, you didn't run away to escape the law. At least we're clear on that. I can't tell you how relieved I was when I saw the sacred cavern was alright, but what? Then I saw these chains here. I saw all these extra locks that someone had put on the sacred cavern's door and... Who in the world would do something like this? These trick locks are a sacred treasure of the Curain tradition. There are hundreds of ways to set them. That's why only the person who can set the lock can open it. And you aren't the one who set these locks? I don't think it's that simple, Franziska von Karma. When we were here the first time, there was only one lock. But now, somehow, there's 5 of them. And next, there's gonna be 10. What does that mean? There's gonna be 10, 20, 40, 80, 160, 320, 640, 1280, 2560, 5120, 10240, 2480, 4960, 81920. There you go, that's all your doubles. What does that mean? It means that someone wanted to secure the place even more. And they wanted to secure it before you got here, Iris. Presumably because they wanted to make sure Maya couldn't get out. This means that Iris can only open one of these locks. The first one. Yes, that's correct. What? Iris, try to think, please. Isn't there any way around this? Well, like I said, there are hundreds of different ways to set these locks. I suppose if I went through every combination with each one, I could remove them. But it will take time, won't it? Wait, so there's combinations on these locks? About a day if I had to guess. A whole day? Get one of the statues from floor 10 and break the chains. Oh, God! Well, that's better than leaving the locks in place. Will you do this for us? Sure. I'll do whatever I can. We've got to wait another day? Hang in there, Maya. You're gonna have to call on your inner strength now. You know what, Iris? There's still one thing I don't quite get. And what might that be, Phoenix Wright? I think it's obvious. Iris, on the night of the murder, where were you? Huh? Please, Iris, don't give me that look. You told us that you were in your room at Hazakura Temple at the time of the incident. But you were seen that same evening at the Inner Temple. And then you were spotted at the scene of the crime in Hazakura Temple too. Being spotted at both Hazakura Temple and the Inner Temple, it's as if you were... Well, Iris, I think it's about time you told us the truth. And she won't. She's like, LOL, no. Oh, only 3 locks. I knew it, there's something going on here that we don't know about. More cycle locks. Fine, she doesn't want to talk to us. I guess I gotta go. I'm finally getting to the bottom of this case. I can count on Iris to break these locks, so I should try to gather more clues. From Sister Bikini, Edgeworth, Gumshoe, and Pearls. Wherever she is, I hope she's okay. She better be okay. It's weird that there's no one around all of a sudden. It sure gets quiet up here in the mountains when you're all on your own. Speaking of alone, I guess I should check out the shack just down this path. Maybe I'll find Larry there sulking again. Let's do that. Oh, Mr. Nick! Pearly! What are you doing here? Nothing. What about Missing Maya? Is she alright? Well, we don't know yet. Oh, I see. Hey, what do you think you're doing here, Nick? Larry, this is the loser shack where losers get together to lose themselves. Oh, this is where losers go. I'm gonna place myself right there. There I am. I'm part of the loser shack. I belong here. This is my place. Actually, this is better. This is better right here. Let me go fix this up and whoop. There we go. Now I'm Larry. This is the loser shack. This is the loser shack where losers get themselves to lose themselves. That's right. I'm the loser now. I'm Loris. I should get the thumbs up too and everything. That's what I did. That's what I should do. And boop, I'm fixed. This is the what? Hey, we find comfort in each other's failures, okay? You got a problem with that? Look, Mr. Nick, Mr. Loris did a picture of me. That's, great, Pearls. We're gonna gather firewood now. We'll be cooking some half-rotten potatoes over a miserable little campfire, so stay out of our way. I don't believe this. Why can't he try getting fired up over becoming a better man? No one believes a word I say anymore. Listen to me, Pearl. You don't want to trust this kind of guy, okay? He'll only let you down. I feel sorry for Pearly, though. She is suffering internally so much right now. Pearly? Larry, is there something you want to tell me about this picture? Heh, I got nothing to say to you, Nick. My life's here now with Pearl. Two losers cooking together forevermore. Stop before I get the police involved. What am I gonna do with him? Alright then. What do you think about this picture, Pearls? With the flaming woman, I think it's really well drawn. I can't draw at all, so I think it's really amazing. See, someone appreciates it. It's tough getting the flames to look like that, you know. You gotta hit Control C, then Control V. It's supposed to be Sister Iris flying through the air, isn't it? I love it. It's like a dream, a wonderful fantasy. No, it wasn't a dream. She really flew, I'm telling you. Iris really flew that night. But Mr. Maurice... not you too. Please don't look at me like that, Pearl. Don't look at me like I'm some kind of nutcase, I beg of you. I guess this picture really is a representation of what Larry thinks he saw. Okay, so I was half asleep when I was here that night. I was reading my Jump manga, but I was wide awake after the lightning struck. And I saw what I saw. It was exactly like I drew in the picture. And it looks like I don't have any choice but to take this sketch at face value. Hey, what's with the look of doubt on your face? Pearls? Yes, Mr. Nick? I've been meaning to ask you about the night of the murder. Oh. Where were you and what exactly were you doing when it all happened? I was just, well, I'm just a kid, you know. I'm sure it doesn't really matter what I was doing, does it, Mr. Nick? Sorry, Pearls, but yes, it does. On the night of the murder, you were supposed to be in Miss Donim's room reading a book together, but Miss Donim was murdered and you, Pearls, were at the inner temple. Just what exactly happened that night, Pearls? Oh, don't tell me. I'm really sorry, Mr. Nick. Oh, not you too. Holy heck. What? I've been a bad girl. That's why I'm being punished. 5 locks? What are you talking about, Pearls? My spiritual power. It has disappeared. Wait, what? Your powers are gone? Oh, goodness. What do you mean your powers have disappeared, Pearls? It's all over for me. A spirit medium who can't channel spirits is like a painter who can't paint. Hey, what are you looking at me for? Pearls, did you try to channel someone's spirit right here at Hazakura Temple? Tried but failed, perhaps? Way to go, Nick. You made her cry. That's really cruel of you. Just as I thought. I'm gonna have to break her psych locks to get the truth out of her. Gotta get those psycho locks out of there, but I gotta try to see if I can find more evidence first. Don't think I can do that now. I wonder if Sister Bikini is back at the main hall yet. I haven't seen Gumshoe around for a while either. Maybe they're having a cup of tea together somewhere. I bet Gumshoe is Sister Bikini's type. Why would you say such a thing, Phoenix? Oh, there she is. Well, what's the damage? How's the sacred cavern? It looks like it survived, but we have a bigger problem now. So much more. I told Bikini all about it. About the 5 locks that were stopping us from getting inside the sacred cavern. But who? Who could have done that? The only people who know how to set those locks are those of the Curain tradition. We have Iris at the sacred cavern trying our best to open them for us right now. Actually, there's something I've been meaning to talk with you about, Sister Bikini. Oh yes, we were in the middle of a chat, weren't we? Yes, you were telling me how the Master of Curain disappeared 17 years ago. I want to know why Mystic Face suddenly appeared at this temple. It was about a week ago when Mystic Elise... No, I mean Mystic Misty arrived. After she showed me the talisman that proved she was the Master, she said... Someone is trying to destroy the Curain tradition's main family line. I'm here to put a stop to them. Really? With what, a staff? Someone was trying to destroy the main family line? There's only one heir to the title of Master at any time, and it's usually the eldest. that child becomes the new master of Curain and her daughters, the main family. All other mediums become branch family members with no hope of controlling the clan. That's why nothing has changed throughout the history of the clan. Branch families always have and always will plot to erase those of the main family line. Is the power of the master worth this much bloodshed? Apparently! You believe in the technique, don't you, Mr. Wright? You know its power is real. Yes, I do. It's been 2 years since I first met Maya. In that time, I've seen her channel the spirits of the dead plenty of times. During the Mask case. And during Maggie Bird's trial, too. Thanks to Maya, Mia's always on hand to help me out when I need her the most. Too bad she died so early. The Curain technique has made a huge difference to the world, you know. I mean, the ability to commune with the dead. That's true psychic power, you know. Members of the tradition have always been there behind every important leader. Who would have respected such a tremendous skill? I suppose so, but with all that power and influence, I kind of expected you'd be really rich by now. Are you saying we're poor, Mr. Wright? Huh, you're very direct, aren't you? People don't believe in it anymore, you see. All because of one little mistake. A mistake? What mistake? It was 17 years ago. That's when everything came crashing down. All because of that incident. That incident? She talking about what I think she is? I'm sure the record still exists if you're interested. Locked up, of course. It was called the DL6 incident. That's the name of the file. Man, that takes me back. That's from the first game. Holy heck, the DL6 incident. I know it well. I handled a related case just 2 years ago. Ah, that's right. So it was you who was the defense attorney on that case. That was a crazy case, a murder that took place 17 years ago. But with new art, it was the first time in the country's history the police ever used the spirit medium. The idea was to channel the victim's spirit to learn the identity of the murder. And the medium who performed the channeling was Misty Faye, Maya's mother. Through Mystic Misty's channeling, the name of a certain man surfaced. Armed with that as evidence, the investigators were spurred into action. But that man, he was found not guilty, wasn't he? That's right, he was. And the case remained a mystery. In other words, we failed. It was the first time the world had ever seen the Curain tradition openly involved in. It was all over the media, the public, the judiciary, the people of Curain Village. Everyone judged her. Everyone said Misty's powers were a sham. And that she just disappeared. Vanished, while everyone still thought of her as a fraud. But I know the truth. Misty Faye's spirit channeling wasn't a sham at all. Of course it wasn't. And since you managed to reveal the truth, we're finally making a comeback. The Curain tradition is starting to recover at last. But with a new master wielding the power of the clan. Does she mean Maya? Dang it, I can't drink my drink and press buttons at the same time. That's how tough things are. The spiritual power of the Curain channeling technique is in the blood. Maya has told me the same exact thing before. We, the women of the Fae clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the powers to communicate with spirits flow strongly through us. According to Maya, only the woman in the family can inherit that power. We get injected with blood of the Faes. The main family's bloodline stems directly from Mystic Ami, but with each new generation, only one daughter becomes the new master. And the ones who don't become branch families, right? That's right, and it's always the cause of tragedy. You know, Maya had a sister too. An older sister named Mia. Oh yes, I've heard of her. What? You know about Mia? Of course. She became a lawyer in the hopes of discovering what happened to her mother. And lost her life. As a result. Do you know what Mystic Mia's rumors have said? She said it wasn't only because of her mother that she became a lawyer. She also didn't want to fight with her sister over the leadership of the tradition. Really? Well, she saw what happened to her own mother, Mystic Misty, as she grew up. I guess Mia got tired of seeing all the rivalry between her mom and her aunt. Oh yeah. That's right, Misty Faye had an elder sister too. And Misty, having superior powers, managed to usurp the Master Seed from her. Mystic Misty's sister is Mystic Morgan, as you probably know. That evil woman... Morgan? There is a name I know well. It was a year ago now, Maya's home, Curian Village. What she did was terrible. It was all so she could make her own daughter the next master. Sipping her tea in jail. I suppose if you know about Mystic Morgan's daughter, then you must already realize that Iris... Huh? Iris? What's Iris got to do with any of this? That Iris is... Mystic Morgan's daughter... What? You mean Iris is the... What? Iris is what? Is she kidding me? Iris is Morgan Faye's daughter. Did you just say that Iris is Morgan Faye's daughter? Oops, I thought you already knew. It sounded like you met one of Mystic Morgan's daughters already. I have. I know her very well. Oh? Yes, Pearls. Pearl Faye. But I always thought she was an only child. You jest. That child. She's Mystic Morgan's... I had no idea. Mystic Morgan? But she's in prison now, isn't she? Yes, ever since she was found to be a co-conspirator in a murder case last year. That was a dirty case. Oh, that's creepy. It was all done to set Pearls up as the next master. Poor Pearls, though. She's too pure for this world. I see. So I've been wrong all this time. Mystic Morgan had 3 daughters, not 2. Wait, what? 3? Yes, Iris, her twin sister, and Mystic Pearl... Twin sister. Iris, twin sister, and Mystic Pearl... Don't tell me the twin sister is Dahlia Hawthorne. They look so alike. You mean Dahlia Hawthorne is involved in this case too? Are you freaking kidding me? What? Twin sister? Oh, didn't you know? It all happened 20 years ago. I didn't know this until now. After the clan leadership was taken from her by her sister, Mystic Morgan's life crumbled. It wasn't many years later that Curane's reputation hit an all-time low, and suddenly she was possessed by the devil because she has no pupils. When Mystic Morgan's husband realized his wife would never become the master, he left her in the village, taking their twin daughters with him. Wow, how awful. He was a jeweler, you know. In the end, he remarried, and that's when it... The jewel from the case, the ransom, the big jewel. It's all coming together. Oh my goodness. It's coming full circle now. In the end, he remarried, and that's when it happened. He decided to give one of his girls up to be looked after us by us here at the temple. That was Iris, you see. It's unbelievable. If Iris has a twin sister, could it be? Could you tell me one more thing, Sister Bikini? What was the name of Iris' sister? I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I just can't remember. All I can recall is that her father was a jeweler. Well, that's a clue, I guess. A jeweler. Thank you very much. You've helped clear up a lot of details. Pearls had 2 older sisters, huh? Yes, that's right. No doubt it was all because of Mystic Morgan's anger towards the main family. Anger? What do you mean? Her twin daughters were taken from her by her jeweler husband, but even that couldn't destroy her dream that a child of hers would one day lead the clan. That's why she had pearls? It seems that the incident here was a result of Mystic Morgan's anger. It was able to break free of the bars that confine her. So Iris has a twin sister. I wonder who that is. Who's that Pokemon? The plot thickens, but this info will be useless unless I can flesh it out a bit. I need to ask more questions to get some more info. My goodness, this is insane. Alright, courtyard time. And somebody's here. Sounds like someone's happy. What tune is that they're humming? What? Okay, I seriously thought... No motive, no crime, no motive, no crime, me. Sing it with me. No motive, no crime, no motive, no crime, no motive, no crime. Sing it with me. No motive, no crime. I remember when we used to search in the channeling room and curate up. Whoop, I love my job. Who cares if the clues I find are no good? That's not what investigating's all about. The investigator investigates for the love of investigating. It's a passion. Good cases we have, good cases we love along the way. Do 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 do. In the reggae. Indicating sign, no, all the time. Every case is gonna be a time. Hey, pal. Huh? Who, me? How long have you been there? I just got here. Oh, okay. So what are you up to, detective? I'm investigating, pal. I made a promise to Mr. Edgeworth. I promised I would find the real murder weapon. The real murder weapon. The barbed sword thing turned out to be a false lead, right? I'm giving it my best shot here, but I still haven't turned up any clues. I just found these weird scraps of paper. It looks like a letter or something. It doesn't seem to have anything to do with the case, though. A letter? Let's talk about that. So how's the investigation going, detective? I don't know if I should be telling you, pal, but I guess it can't hurt. Looks like the murder took place in the Inner Temple Garden. And they're taking that bloody writing on the lantern pretty seriously back at HQ. What? You mean... I don't have the details, pal. All I know is if you don't find Maya down in that sacred cavern, we're gonna be faced with one ugly situation. What kind of ugly situation are we looking at here? You got me, I don't know. They're not my words, pal. Then who said it? Mr. Godot. Godot? What did he mean by that? About that letter you found. Don't remind me, pal. I'm busting the gut here trying to find the murder weapon. And all I find is some burnt up old letter. Be careful. Once night, Father said that we should be there or else the cookies will break again. As soon as you heat the lighter out... Oh, once you hear the lights out bell, you must channel her spirit. Leave everything up to her? Oh, this is actually in English this time. It's actually very legible. Somebody either typed it out or has very good handwriting. Burnt up old letter. Yeah, it was in that incinerator right outside the Inner Temple. The incinerator? I knew it. I knew I was imagining it. There, somebody was burning up paper. There was snow in the incinerator when I first saw it. But after the incident, the snow had melted away, which means someone used the incinerator on the night of the murder. What's up with you, pal? I've got it right here if you want to take a look. Can I? Do you mind? Sure, go nuts. I don't want it, pal. You can have it. It's all spirit mediums and masters and stuff. I bet it's got no relation to the case. Spirit mediums? Come show, you fool. Let's see. Be careful, once night falls, should be there. As soon as you hear the lights out bell, you must channel her spirit, leave everything up to her. Her name is blank. She is our blank. The whole blank. Here's a picture of her. Use it when you channel her. I know you can do it. Once this is, burn the thingy. Also make thingy. Tell anyone about thingy. Gravely roast the master in the fires of Hades and bring our vengeance to fruition. Gravely roast the master in the fire of Hades and bring our vengeance to fruition. You think you know who it is, Bospiles? Gravely. It's gotta be important if it mentions spirit mediums and masters. I better give it a good looking over and some serious thought, which I just did. Make sure you chuck it in the trash when you're done. Littering is a crime, pal. I will never. So what do you know about the real murder weapon so far? Well, it wasn't the Shichi Shicho that was found impaled in the victim's body. Mr. Edgeworth proved that in court today. Yeah, that's true. In which case, it must have been another blade. And that's what you're running around like a hellish chicken looking for now, huh? Oh, you read through the wiki. You cheater! And yeah, man, is it tiring work, but let me tell you something, pal. I'm no chicken. We've got the feather of forensics in our cap these days. We're using the department's secret weapon on this. Secret weapon? Is it the dog from the first game? Is it Missile? Please let it be Missile. What's the secret weapon of yours? You wanna know? You've gotta think scientifically, okay? Alright, the murder weapon was a sword. Swords are, scientifically speaking, made of metal, right? Any questions so far? No, I know what he's gonna say, but I'll let him look smart. So what's the perfect tool for the job? Ta-da! Metal detector! Why can't it be Missile? Raise your hand if you didn't see this coming from a mile away. Well, you want to give scientific investigation a go? Huh, me? I've been using this thing for hours now. It gets pretty boring after a while. Why don't you give it a try? I don't know. Should I help Detective Gumshoe out or not? I'll play expert. Come on, pal. It's good fun, I'm telling you. Alright then. I guess I'll give it a go. Like I said, this is the department's most advanced gadget, the absolute best. It's just a metal detector. It's so sensitive you can make it cry. It's so high-tech you could skydive off it. Oh, bother. So now I'm gonna tell you how to use it. It's possible the real murder weapon is around here somewhere, right? Sure, that's what we're trying to find out. Right, so first, let's turn the detector on. That's the sound of the metal detector signal bouncing off something metallic. Next. Move the detector around and give this courtyard a good looky-see, pal. And when that happens, press the A button to give the area a good hard stare. This thing picks up metallic objects that are hidden from sight too. Oh, dang it, I keep pressing A because the text is going by itself, but... Is this good? It doesn't look like there's anything here. Hey, pal, all you gotta do is watch the detector and let it tell you what's where. Alright, alright. That's odd, this sled's made of plastic. It says bikini number 1 on the side. Maybe there's something under it. Hey, what's this? A badge? Aha, I've been hunting high and low for that. It's yours, detective? That thing's priceless to a guy like me, pal. A cop can't be a cop without his badge. I'm sure glad I put that diamond there now. How did you manage to drop your badge here of all places? I know, I bet it happened this morning. I was playing around with the sled and... Stop right there. I don't need to hear anymore. Oof. Oof to Edgeworth right there. That Shichi Shicho next to the golden statue wasn't the real murder weapon, pal. Yeah, I know. I just thought I'd check it again anyway. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Do you know about that sword? It's supposed to represent the multiple branches that life can take, all ending as one. Yes, I heard something about that. You know what I think about sometimes? What kind of life I'd be leading had I not joined the homicide division. You think about that kind of stuff, detective? Of course I do. I think about it a lot. Me as a traffic cop, me as a detention officer, me as the Blue Badger. Now that's something I want to see. There's something to be said about the humor value of Gumshoe as the Blue Badger. Definitely. Ooh, a ladder. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. What's the difference? It looks like a normal ladder to me, pal. Surely everyone knows the difference. I mean, they're pretty ordinary objects. I've met plenty of guys like you, always picking on the smallest details. The vegetable store guy near my place does it all the time. He even corrects me when I ask for a head of lettuce. That's a cabbage, he says. I'm telling you, they're the exact same thing. No, they're not. They're completely different. You have to plant both of them firmly in the ground. Firmly grasp it before they can grow, don't you? Listen, you gotta take a step back and look at the bigger picture sometimes. Otherwise, you can miss a really important clue. That's advice from a pro, pal. The last person I need advice from is this guy in front of me. Let's see, anything else? Oh! Why is it going here? This is Miss Donim's stuff, isn't it? Scientifically speaking, they're usually made of wood. But the detector's reacting to it. Yeah, but however you look at it, think the thing's made out of wood, alright? I don't bother investigating anything unless it looks like it might be metallic. Isn't the whole point of a metal detector to find metal where you can't see it? It's weird that this thing is causing a racket. Here, let me take a look at it. Hey, hands off! Examining evidence is a job for the... Wait, what? The top is coming off! Look what you've done! You've damaged a really important piece of evidence! Ah! What? Whoa! I guess we found the murder weapon! It's actually a freaking sword! And a cool one at that. A sword? We found the secret sword inside the stuff. Could it be the murder weapon? Ooh. I never have guessed there'd be a sword concealed in the victim's staff. They call this kind of thing a sword cane, pal. This one's a real gem. The workmanship is really something else. Thank goodness it wasn't a cane sword, or else the victim would have stabbed their own foot. Wait, so you put the cane inside the what? A cane sword. So I put the sword in the cane to make it a cane. I put my cane into the sword to make it a sword. What? I officially give up on trying to figure out how Gumshoe's mind works. If the real scene of the crime was the inner temple garden, then why was the sword used to kill the victim found in the main hall courtyard? Hey Gumshoe, who knows about the hidden sword? No one. Even the police didn't know about this until I discovered it just now. Well, as they say, there's no team in Gumshoe. It doesn't look like there are any traces of blood on it. Then I guess this isn't the murder weapon, huh? No. I'm sure someone just wiped it off after the murder. Yeah, of course. This thing's definitely the murder weapon. Great job, pal. It's about the same length as the Shichichicho, too. This must be the murder weapon. Okay, I'm gonna run over to forensics. There's gotta be some traces of blood left, even if most of it has been wiped off. See you later, pal. Every case is gonna be that airtight. Every case is gonna be airtight. Wait up, detective. Huh? What is it, pal? I'm a pretty busy guy right now, you know. You're gonna get that stuff analyzed, right? Would you mind holding off for just a while? Huh? What are you talking about, pal? Please, I need to use it to look cool. Just until we find Maya. Maya? What's this got to do with her? I don't know, but I'm starting to get a really bad feeling in the pit of my stomach. Oh, how so? Look, Maya's trapped inside the sacred cavern right now and, well, we don't even know if she's okay or not. The more evidence and testimony I hear, the more uneasy I feel. You don't think? Maya's been... Please, detective, let's just wait until we get inside the sacred cavern. You're looking kind of iridian there. Okay, just stop it with that face, pal. One thing, though. This staff's secret trick, let's keep it between you and me, alright? If it gets out that we knew about it and didn't say anything, we're finished. I understand. This is just a regular run-of-the-mill staff, you got it? Hey guys, you wanna check out this new thing I found? Shing! Okay, now you take good care of it, pal. Thank you, detective. Don't worry, she'll be fine. Gumshoe. You know, there's a place at the base of this mountain that has some really good pasta. How about I take you there when you find Maya, huh, pal? Sure. Thanks. I can't believe there's a sword inside a cane. Oh yes, here's my sloth plush. Inside is a sword. My sword sloth, my sloth sword. I can't help but wonder though, what was Elise doing with a staff like this in the first place? To slay queen? That's... Okay, I'll never say that again. That is something I will never say again. I'll say it that. I'll just say it once and that's it. That's it. That's pretty much it. Let's see. Back at Heavenly Hall? I was expecting Larry and Pearls to be here. I guess they must have gone to collect firewood. I suppose I'll have to check back later. To eat their potatoes. Eat their potatoes. Eat their wonderful potatoes. Oh, goodness. Alright, you know what? I think right now will be a good point to stop off. Thank you, everybody, for coming to tonight's stream. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I will be streaming on Saturday night, but I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna stream. So we'll find out hopefully by then. So until the next stream, everybody, adios. Have a wonderful day, night, wherever the heck you are. And I'm good.